Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blood in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. It is Matic 365, or you call me Matic. The choice is yours today. I am back with a new video, and today's new video was something that really surprised me because I hadn't really heard much about this particular franchise when it comes to Star Wars. And today we're going to talk about Book of Boba Fett. And the actor, Temuera Morrison, pretty much is asking fans, right, to help him push along the process of him returning to be a part of Star Wars universe once again. So, for people that don't know what's going on, Temuera Morrison has been very dedicated and even determined to come back to actually play Boba Fett for the Star Wars universe. And honestly, it is a bit surprising because I hadn't heard much about him. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't heard about a season 2 for Book of Boba Fett. But he's urging fans to actually help him push along the process. And I gotta say, that is smart. Very wise, very smart. Because the thing is, fans are the ones that push things through sometimes. We see that quite a bit. Sometimes it's successful when it comes to fans actually wanting things to actually happen. And sometimes it's not, right? That's the thing. But also Temuera Morrison mentions that Star Wars, they haven't called them back for a role within the Star Wars universe. Man, that's petty. But I did find out some things about this as well that did kind of surprise me. So, Book of Boba Fett, right? We knew that it was inspired by The Godfather. It was a sci-fi western type of show with Godfather influence. But let's talk about why he didn't probably get the call back for this series. Well, apparently Book of Boba Fett underperformed as a TV series on Disney+. It wasn't as successful as The Mandalorian. Mandalorian is a highly successful live adaptation Star Wars show, and Book of Boba Fett could not even keep up with that type of competition when it came to a show, because that was highly successful streaming. Book of Boba Fett wasn't. And I think the problem with Book of Boba Fett, let me just give you my honest take on this, is because the episodes I felt like weren't fully fleshed out when it came to certain stuff. I'm like, you know what? It's a good show, but it's missing that formula. You know what I'm saying? That secret ingredient. And I was like, okay, I like the show's direction somewhat. I like the actors that they picked for this particular show. But it's not actually something that they see that they're going to put more money into. It's unfortunate. I think season 2 could have needed a change. You know, don't get me wrong. Season 1 was good for what it was. It needed something else to maybe push it out there to be successful. And maybe that's the thing. It's like, you know what? Do we want to put more money into a season 2 for this show, knowing that season 1 underperformed? Absolutely not. I think Disney and Lucasfilm looked at this and said, you know what? We not trying to do this. We not trying to do this at all. Now, let's talk about something else that they could do. We know that Temuera Morrison has also done other characters in the Star Wars universe. Now, Disney, Lucasfilms, I honestly feel like we all know that The Mandalorian, right? The movie is coming out. The Mandalorian and Grogu. Give Temuera Morrison a call. Give him a role for one of the characters that he's already done. Maybe even book a, Boba Fett, for the role. Give him a chance to actually shine in the movie, all right? He's been with them since episode 2 Star Wars movie. I'm like, why is this so difficult, right? to call the actor back. We got this movie coming along. Maybe we can include you into the story some form of fashion with the Mandalorian and Grogu, or at least a cameo. You know what I'm saying? You know, movies tend to do that, where we see this alternate ending and then he could be a cameo within the movie or a cameo in the movie itself. It's unfortunate. I get it. Temuera Morrison is smart. He realizes that in order for me to get a Mandalorian season 2, or at least included in the Star Wars universe, I might need the extra support from the fans. And that's clever, if you ask me. It's like, hey, he knows what he's doing. He's like, look, let's see if the fans can help me get this call back from Disney or Lucasfilm. And hopefully something changes. I mean, I would like to see him back. Even if it's not Boba Fett, at least one of the other characters he's played before in the series, if it's possible, right? But it is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, would you like to see Temuera Morrison return into the Star Wars universe? You tell me in the comments, guys. It is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for commenting and engaging with me in the videos, also liking because you enjoyed the videos, and also sharing so I can get on the YouTube algorithm, and also subscribing because some of us are supporting the videos. But if you like what you see, don't forget to hit the subscribe. It is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys, and I'm out, legends.